Can we get them some water real quick? You know,
I don't need one. Thank you.
All right, so first of all, gentlemen,
What's Cedric doing?
how was your day? How was your flight? Welcome to Utah.
Let's talk about the flight in depth. It was amazing. Good to see you, Jay. Thanks for the great intro.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun to get here. Now I have 2 black friends in Utah, which is nice.
It's a pleasure. You'll get a newsletter on Tuesday.
Thank you very much. I specifically said I did not want this. It's okay. I mean, I'll take it just to be a martyr.
This is on, okay. You burned that joke right away, man, that black joke. I had one. Damn it, that's all.
Well, let's start again and you do yours.
All right, we'll start the whole panel all over again.
No. Come on. All right. You see why I'm in a tuxedo.
I'm gonna go get him.
This motherfucker's got short shorts and boots on.
I thought we were going to do the long belabored bit where we start the whole thing over again.
No. We're here. Thank you for having us. We're really excited to be here with you guys. Thank you for loving us and our weird show. Jay, take it away.
Like, where are we at right now? How's the career going? What are y'all currently working on? What are y'all excited about right now that you're working on?
It gets harder and harder for me when you dress cool at these. You know? Like, we got to get on one email chain together. What are we working on? A lot of stuff. Cedric, do you want to go?
I have a show called All's Fair, starring our beloved Niecy Nash, and Kim Kardashian and Sarah
No applause
Paulson.
for that. That was amazing.
Yeah.
It went from a huge cheer to dead silence. I mean, she's great. We love her and she's great.
So Ryan Murphy is producing that, and that'll be out soon. What you got, Tom?
Oh, I don't know. I'm in a lot of stuff, but when I'm in the outfit, it's weird to say that I'm on Animal Control on Fox. It's a weird thing. I played Joel McHale's brother, which is
You don't mind
kind
if
of
I
a fun job. What do you do? Oh, hey. I actually, okay, so I put on both sets as a goof, and then I forgot.
You forgot. I could tell. I'm like, let me pay this joke off.
Are those custom?
I totally forgot. I was like, it's really nice and dark in here, though. We're always doing all kinds of stuff, and then you're a million voices and everything.
Million voices. I have a show called 99 to Beat on Fox right now.
Are you on that?
Hosted by Ken Jeong. Yep.
I speak like this on the show.
So yeah.
That's fun.
So who gets recognized the most, by your voice alone, or you in the short shorts?
Do you get recognized? I do frequently get recognized by my voice, but I don't know if it's from like character voices really. But sometimes people know me from my voice. It depends if I have the mustache or not. You know, like if I have the mustache, it just depends.
Do you use beard oil? Like it's looking good. Like
the mustache?
Yeah. Do y'all see this? It looks great. I always wondered how it looked in person, and I was like, damn, this shit's really put together.
Yeah, we really keep it together, guys.
That first season, first 1 or 2 and 2?
1 and 2, I have fake mustache,
yeah.
And you can tell because it's always coming off just a little bit. It's always just a little, like half of it is kind of drooping or flapping, and he had a lot of flap and droop in the first couple. Yeah. Also, those were before the episodes were now all TVs are very HD. So now I think if you watch seasons 1 and 2 of Reno 911, you could tell. There's a lot of mistakes in Reno 911, guys. Nick Swartzen's character has 2 last names, depending on what episode you're watching. We killed my wife, Debbie Dangle, twice at least. Didn't check it all. There's an episode where Carlos is playing a perp, and we blurred him in the screen, like on Cops, but we forgot to blur the rearview mirror. Do you remember that? So you can just look and you'll just see Carlos doing a character in the car. It is such a glaringly stupid mistake, but we did it. Didn't really notice.
I have 2, maybe 3 first names. S. Jones, it's Sade.
I thought it was Sade, yeah.
And then Sisyphus at one point. And then back to Sade, I think.
Right.
So, yeah. It's Reno 911, so it doesn't matter.
No, it's like it's supposed to reset every episode.
Yeah.
You know?
So y'all write, direct, and produce. What do you prefer the most?
I got an affinity for writing very young. I had a sort of like a Dead Poet Society kind of teacher who was really cool, who was named Peter Hedges. He wrote like What's Eating Gilbert Grape, and I always thought I would be either like some kind of serious actor or something. I did not think I would ever write. And then you realize as you start acting, like, oh, if I'm not a writer, no one's ever going to cast me in anything. So, like, I better think of some TV shows very fast. But I love writing. I write every day, whether it's necessary or not. You know, I write as like a compulsion, I guess. You know that guy in Silence of the Lambs who collects ladies down in a well, and then he's going to make a dress out of their clothes? I write like that.
That's the analogy you chose?
Yes, it is.
I stand on it. All right.
Yeah. I wish I could stop doing it, but I can't. It's a compulsion.
That's the opposite of what most writers have. That's great to have a compulsion, because it is hard to write and come up with stuff all the time and procrastinate all the time, and but good job, Tom. Good work. Good work.
As far as voice acting for you, Cedric, what have been some of your favorite characters that you've played throughout your career?
I like to be employed, so I like all of it. Yeah.
But
It really is.
Who's the guy you do all the time when you're at the thing? That guy.
Stink meaner? The
That
stink
guy.
meaner.
Do it.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah.
Stink meaner. There's a character on the Boondocks, very cantankerous character, but I was a big fan of Schoolhouse Rock growing up in the 70s and 80s. And Jack Sheldon, the jazz
Is that the name of that
trumpeter,
guy?
Jack Sheldon, who had the whole hooking up words and phrases in closets. He was just real cool, you know. He was a jazz musician who did a lot of cocaine. And, I have a friend named Rufus Xavier Sarsaparilla. That kind of guy. And they was in I like doing that voice, so I just kind of turn them up when I do Stink Meaner.
That's all. I never even caught that.
I think
That's crazy.
Probably the happiest day of my life. We were walking around Georgetown in Washington, and you started doing that voice at me as I was doing dumb things, and you would do I'd go to pick up gum I found on the street, and then you would say,
"Hey, Tom, it's your conscience. Don't eat that piece of gum on the ground you picked up. Gum on the ground is poison. It's poison. It's poison."
So then we spent a couple hours just walking around where I would intentionally do dumb stuff to see what my conscience would sing at me.
"Oh, Tom, your penis is out again. Your penis is poison. It's poison." Yeah, a lot of that stuff.
A lot of that
It's
stuff.
really
Okay.
fun to have a friend that can do that voice all the time. Yeah.
So, about the Stink Meaner voice, at the time that debuted, I was going through basic training in the military, and it got so popular that our drill sergeant started talking to us like that. I can't do a Stink Meaner, but yeah, we would to do.
It's step 1, 2, and your shoe. Hey, it's step 3, 4. Your penis is poison, boy. Yeah, sure.
I see that you're losing your mustache a little bit in the second round. This is exactly what we talked about when we talked about season 1, Reno 911. That's why you got to do the real one. I know it takes it's a commitment.
Oh,
thank you.
What was speaking of Reno 911? What was a scene that you thought that would never make it to the show? There's no way they'll put this.
Because it was
on
inappropriate,
or just
or
either or just.
One thing that's remarkable about Comedy Central is, to my recollection, they never told us you can't do that.
That's awesome.
One very handy thing is that we never gave them scripts, so
Ah.
there was also no way for them to say you can't do that because they didn't know what was going to happen. But we never wrote any dialogue, but they never gave us that much flack really about anything. And we did definitely some pretty weird episodes where they should have probably not allowed some stuff. But, I mean, because it was sort of spontaneous and because we improvised the dialogue, like, if we had written down, like, the things that Trudy says at the morning briefing, if you put them in a script, they would not only, like, not let you do it, but they would fire you. They would be like, no one can say this. But then Carrie just says it. Yeah.
Well, the story of Reno, we were originally for getting produced by Fox, and then we moved to Comedy Central.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dropkick Murphys.
Oh, are they here?
That's a really good layered joke. I'm just sorry. Like, I know that went over like half the room. That's solid.
But those who got it really loved it.
Yeah.
It was just some guys with beards and cool Irish flat caps and...
Hey, Tom, it's your conscience.
Oh, no.
I don't think that joke went over that well. Nobody, and this is a very white crowd, and they don't get that shit.
They totally got it. He just did a dropkick. Yeah, my third black friend in Utah just came in out of nowhere from way downtown with a great Dropkick Murphys song. We're having some fellowship, guys. This is awesome.
Fellowship.
I lost my train of thought. What were we saying about something? What did we think wouldn't make the air? Let's see. I mean, at some point, no one ever also complained about the show, to my knowledge. There were complaints we never got complaints. The Reno Police Department definitely got some complaints. In the first season, they said you should never let your officers be filmed like this. We're friends now. I think at the time the Reno Police Department, it was a totally real thing. That's why we're called the Reno Sheriff's Department. It's so close. So there's a Washoe County Sheriff's Department and a Reno Police Department. And when we first came out, I think they were both very annoyed.
Yeah.
But now we're all friends, and we're friends with the mayor, and everybody's nice in Reno to us, and yeah.
Can we talk about that first season, just the hiccups? I mean, of just introducing the idea. Like, I'm sure y'all got complaints or like from the police department, or did it test well with a group?
If you can tell that we probably did not test the show.
And I love that.
Yeah, focus groups. I don't know what a focus group would have said about. One interesting detail is we actually did the pilot in its entirety twice, 3 years apart, which is kind of weird. But it's a good maybe lesson about if you have an idea that you like, don't give up on it, because we shot the original pilot in the year 2000 for Fox. It did not get picked up, and it just kind of sat on the shelf. And then 3 years later, Comedy Central was like, would you have anything that's a daylight exterior and cheap? And we're like, well, we have this Fox thing. And then it was cool, except Fox owned the actual tape that we had filmed the show on. So we were allowed to use the material. We just had to refilm all of it exactly, which is kind of a weird loophole, but we had to do that. And then Comedy Central obviously picked it up.
And as a personal story, while we had shot it in 2000, and it didn't get picked up, so we all went on with our lives and worked other places. I worked at P.F. Chang's and Buca de Beppo, and I also was working at California Adventure in the Aladdin show before it went to Broadway. I was the genie.
Okay.
And the show had been picked up on Comedy Central, and I had not given up my genie job on the weekends. So I was still,
Well, Alibaba had them 40.
still doing that dumb shit. And then I heard people actually, "Oh, that's the guy from Reno 911." I could hear them in the audience, and I was like, you know what? I think I can quit this amusement park job.
By the way, I know your profile on all the dating apps is Weekend Genie.
That is my profile on
That
Raya,
is solid.
yes. Weekend Genie.
Weekend Genie.
Girl, I can make your wishes come true.
Now, as far as sketch comedy, do you have any advice or improv for
Oh, yeah.
comedy? Like I myself am a stand-up comic, and for anybody that's trying to put together a show to the likes of Reno 911 that has that same improv feel.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do this. It's not paying any. We are the last ones to get paid from this.
I have a couple thoughts on that. It was interesting. We were the Upright Citizens Brigade asked if I would teach like a sketch writing class, just because other than Reno 911, I did the state and stuff, and sketch writing is one of my favorite joys of writing is writing like a 6-page or a 5-page thing, and it was interesting. So I was going to teach one class for them in sketch writing. And they labeled it on their website, Thomas Lennon is going to teach sketch writing. And the banner, it said, writing is rewriting. And I made them take it down because I was like, I do not agree with that in any way. I think that's actively not true. Like most of the sketches I wrote that I thought were great or that stood the test of time were things that I wrote as fast as I could think of them and then I didn't change them. Like Porcupine Racetrack came out in exactly the amount of time it takes to write that down. And things like that. I think not overthinking it. But also, by the way, you must be so persistent because like Reno 911, which we thought was a really hilarious pilot, did not get picked up for 3 years. The number of shows, and Reno 911 is one of 10 pilots we've done. Like the vast majority of work you do in what we do does not go anywhere. And nobody ever hears about it. So you better if you need to like the process of doing stuff, which I happen to love, because I'm writing for nobody all the time, So, but that's, what do I got? Ladies and gentlemen, the Pixies.
I love that everybody that walks in late get called out. I love it.
I just do a quick band name for whoever comes in. Please let us get a ZZ Top.
Go by the food truck. I guarantee you'll
There's gonna
find
be
one.
some ZZs. We got a full ZZ. Yeah. If comedy is, it's a long. It's
Yeah.
not. It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Not a sprint, yeah.
So it's a long game.
The whole acting career knows all of it, and you do have to enjoy the process of of getting told no all the time.
Yeah.
And then every once in a while you get those yeses that just fill you, and you remember, this is why I do this. I get to actually, I have to work at Buca de Beppo, but
Ladies and gentlemen, the Dixie Chicks. And we lost 2 of them. We had
again.
3 Dixie Chicks. And then we lost 2, and now the
God
joke
damn it,
doesn't work.
Tom! I was
Can you go
saying
get those
something
ladies back?
very important about the process.
Buca de Beppo, yeah.
Buca de Beppo.
When
You played the genie at Buca de
We're talking about
Beppo.
do whatever you want,
Right.
guys.
no, you was talking about the yes. When you get that yes.
When you get the yeses,
It is great.
and then you get to play with your friends, and
We're both in different Clint Eastwood movies, and you're in a good one.
That's. What was your favorite yes? Like honest, like for either one of you.
My favorite yes.
That's probably easy, yeah. Do you know yours?
I'm thinking of one.
Oh.
This was pretty good. This Reno 911 thing we've been writing for quite a while.
Yeah.
Definitely. I moved to Los Angeles in July of 2000. Met these guys in October of that year, and I'm still doing this.
Do you want to say what your audition for Reno 911 was? What the audition was?
I would love to hear this, yeah.
My audition, I was Aaron Neville for
Wow.
the audition. We brought in some sketch characters. I think I did a little. I don't think we can do that anymore.
No, you can. You
But
can.
we did him, and then we also had. I brought a Reese's peanut butter cup and some peanut butter and put it on my head for Aaron Neville's mole.
Oh, wow.
Look at this face. I know that he is a
Sometimes-
Look at this lie. I keep talking.
The secret is underthink it. Especially with us, the secret is really just underthink it, you know? I didn't want you to work on something hard. You came in, weren't you wearing a shirt from the Baby Gap
I
or something
was
like that?
for all of his Aaron Neville's muscles that he likes to show.
Ladies
But
and
yeah,
gentlemen.
this is probably my favorite. Yes, because after this gave me more confidence in doing all the other things. This show was so brave and fun, and Tom and Ben and Carrie were so go, keep going, do more. Be as stupid as possible here. We really want it. We really need that, and that for an actor gives you more confidence.
Absolutely.
It gives you more. It gives you the will to say yes to yourself. Yeah, I will keep going, and not be bombarded with, no, you're not that great. No, yeah, I am. Let's go. Keep going. And Tom and Ben and Carrie were just the best audience members. They nurtured that. They loved that. So.
Your guest, Mr. Lennon.
I forgot what the question.
Your favorite? Yes.
I auditioned for a movie that was I don't know. I mean, there's just weird part. This is not like some spectacular part that I played, but I remember it just felt really good because I'd read the script. I had an audition to play the doctor in Memento, the Christopher Nolan film. I was like 28, I guess, years old, and for some reason I read the entire script, which is funny because I would never do that now, because the doctor has 2 lines in the entire film. But I had to like drive in my car and go and audition for Christopher Nolan by saying, "It's a test, Sammy." That's all. That's the entire thing that the doctor says in the movie Memento. And then I was like,
we want that.
and
yes.
Christopher Nolan was like, "Very good, very, very good, very good. I like it." And then I ended up being in The Dark Knight Rises because I got that strange little part in Memento. Always go in and read for the small parts because you never know. But then I got to be in Dark Knight Rises as a joke about me being in Memento. Yada, yada, yada. Christopher Nolan going, "Very good, the way you said those 4 words. Very good." That just felt good. Yeah.
Let's talk comedy for a second.
Yeah.
Who's, if you will, on the spot, lightning round, who's on your Mount Rushmore of comedy? Doesn't matter if it's improv, stand-up, sketch, whatever.
Sure. You want to start going in an order? I can do from memory. Well, I can do the best of Bill Cosby. Should we just skip that? We'll skip ahead of that one.
Somebody put a stop sign in the top of San Francisco.
My brother Russell, he always.
Weird Harold, Weird Harold
He
comes
was
in,
120 pounds.
20 pounds.
8
soaking
foot
wet.
tall.
Today's game was called Johnny on the Pony or Buck.
And God came down to do.
Somebody, they got the crookedest street in the world in San Francisco called Lombard Street. And I feel like my Bill Cosby's getting worse and worse.
I didn't know you could have a Cosby off.
We should start billing it as just that. I can also do beginning to end. Ladies and gentlemen, the Arcade Fire. I could probably do from memory all of the best of Bob Newhart. I can also do.
Really?
Is he on your Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, for sure.
Rest in
Yeah.
peace. Yeah.
I could probably do most of Wild and Crazy Guy from memory if I had to. So these were important things, you know.
The Osmonds. Sorry, not the almonds.
Don't let the pros do that.
Nobody looked.
Let the pros handle that joke.
Nobody looked.
That was not. Shit. See? I made it look easy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the almonds.
Nope. Did you say the
I
almonds?
did.
Yeah.
Like-
I meant Osmonds, but I
yeah.
said almonds.
Like
you hungry,
M&Ms,
dog?
like the other kind of M&Ms that are almond.
It's not easy up here, guys.
You hungry, bro? Somebody get him some
Not as
protein.
easy as it looks. Who else is up? There's a lot of. I mean, obviously,
Richard Pryor, George Carlin, man.
I grew up. Obviously, Monty Python was a big part of my childhood. And then I got to. I actually have behind my desk where I work. I have the framed the autograph of every member of Monty Python, including the late Graham Chapman and everybody. So it's like one of those sort of. It's like my holy grail thing that I have is the everybody's from Python. Yeah.
I like that.
You don't have to applaud. It was It is a cool thing though.
Did you ever watch that shit, Jay?
So actually,
Yes.
I do
You got
want to.
it.
No, the two of y'all showed up in my life at very interesting times. I grew up in Los Angeles, and I ended up moving out to Orange County, where it was predominantly white, and so I didn't know what white humor looked like, honestly. And this lovely show called The State came out, and so and so I used to watch you and MIB do your thing, and so it was like I watched The State like religiously back then, and so I had to. Then I found Monty Python in that process. And so then I joined the military. I get stationed here, which Orange County prepped me for here. That was junior college for to get my thesis in white people. And,
It was like the Karate Kid. You did not know you were learning about white people the whole time.
right. And I missed my culture, and then that's when the Boondocks dropped. And so and then Black Dynamite came through, and so both of y'all, it was like when they offered me the panel, I was like, great.
Will you say that?
And you have, all right, by a round of applause, who has seen the movie Black Dynamite? And Cedric, I think I know you know where I'm going with this. If you have not seen this movie, it's a must-see. But he has one of the greatest lines
Ever.
in any movie.
It's so great.
And if you know, and she's already laughing because she knows what it is. And we would always say that to each other as a greeting.
Wait, is it the line I'm thinking of?
Wait, can I?
Yeah,
do you mind if I get you?
Please.
I'm gonna be Michael
Jai White?
Michael Jai White as Black Dynamite.
Oh,
Yeah, and I'm gonna set it up. I'm putting a warning out. I'm cracking down on anybody that's selling drugs in the community.
But Black Dynamite, I sell drugs to the community.
It's such a good line.
Was that in the script?
No, it was
I didn't
not,
think so.
It was not scripted.
Greatest line.
My thing, like when you watch movies like that where the lead, you know he kicks people's ass all the time, but no one's ever afraid of the guy, you know? And so for me, I wanted just a real moment of, I know this dude he would kick my ass, and now he's threatening my livelihood. Have a real moment. So that real moment was just me being really afraid of Michael Jai White. So, yeah.
Black Dynamite.
How tall is he?
Michael Jai is like 6'1".
I know, but you're very tall.
Yeah,
so
I'm a
you can
little
throw them-
taller, but Michael Jai White, if you've seen that movie, he
Yes.
really is a real kung fu master. Yeah, no, he's the real deal. And he wrote that movie. He told me about that movie in his garage. He invited me over and said, I love Reno, I love Boondocks. I have this idea for this movie called Super Bad at the time. And then some white gentleman took that title and did. And so he ended up doing this new one called Black Dynamite. And but he told me this idea. He showed me a list of pimp names. And one
What's
of
your
those
character-
names
what
was-
is your character's name in
My
that?
character's name is Chocolate
Giddy
Giddy
Up.
All right.
And I was like, whatever that is, I want to be. I don't care what that character does. I want to be him. And so that's how I got in the movie.
What would Deputy Jones arrest Chocolate Giddy Up for? If they met in the street?
I would hope it'd be for selling drugs in the community.
For exactly that, yeah.
But Deputy Jones, I sell drugs in the community.
And Jones would be like, can I go?
Real quick, I do want to let the audience know, if you have questions, please line up right here down the center, and if you could, just take a knee so everybody can, so the people can still see, all right? But if you have questions, I do want to open the floor for questions if you have any. So start lining up, all right? Y'all having a good time so far?
We're okay, we're okay.
All right, I'm gonna start with this here.
By the way, whatever the question is, you're going to get the answer in writing. So
Telegram.
it could be 4 to 6 weeks, but I mean, we're happy to hear it.
I mean, that's fun with me. It's for my friend who loves the movies, and he's actually going to start watching the show now. But his question is, and I don't know if y'all know the answer, but why wasn't it filmed in Reno?
The reason Reno 911 was not filmed in Reno, at one point I had to apologize to the city of Reno because somebody asked me this one time, and I made a wisecrack that was a terrible idea. No, we filmed it. We filmed it where we lived, which happened to be, we all lived in Los Angeles. So most of the original couple seasons, for a long time, we actually just filmed at a working sheriff station, which is both cheaper and easier than decorating someplace. I also think it's part of why the show feels so real, because we filmed at the Carson, California sheriff station. Yeah. And they didn't close for us. There's a jail in the back that's open and busy, and everybody was just doing their job. Our outfits kind of look like theirs, so if you see them go by in the background, it's not that weird. And they'd like take us up in the helicopter and stuff. It was pretty neat.
That's cool.
We would have to maybe even pause a little bit, like while a detainee is getting moved into a jail, and like, oh, well, let's just hold.
Yeah.
All right, that's a scary dude. Oh God.
Did someone ever think they was gonna be on thought y'all like this was an episode of Cops or something? And they were like, oh, this is my big break.
Maybe.
One guy did say, we were out in the parking lot, as we often were, and somebody was coming in, and he actually said, oh my God, you guys were filming here the last time I got arrested. And he was in very good spirits about it.
I'm a fan of y'all, man. I love y'all.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you for your question.
Thank you.
Who do we have
And we'll
here?
still send it in writing. Madame.
Hi.
Hello.
What's that?
Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so I live in Reno right now, and after moving there, picked up on a lot of jokes from the show that I didn't. So, what is your most favorite, most stereotypical Reno thing that you went out to Reno and you're like, I gotta put this in, so Reno?
Well, we definitely picked Reno because it is a very bizarre mix of a very, very metropolitan big town with casinos and an airport and things like that. But it also is a very, very small town, also in a weird way. So, I think it's caught up with us the other way a little bit because we've done so many things. Like I did a song called "Get Up, Get Down, I'm Proud of Reno," and it was all about how it's not a second-class city to Las Vegas and yada yada. And then the city of Reno asked me last year, could they use that as an actual on their socials? And I was like, oh, absolutely, of course. But I do feel like it's caught up with us because I'm not sure if you're part of the problem in Reno, but
Probably.
recently, it seemed like something from our show because the Reno Police Department put out a video that said, please remember, it is not legal to use your bullwhip in downtown Reno. Bullwhips, do not be using them in the walking parts of the mall.
So
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to look
I
at
thought it
it.
was really great that bullwhips have been such a problem in Reno lately that they were like, we need to immediately get out on the socials and address this.
Ma'am, are you part of the problem?
Yeah,
No,
I will
no
be
bullwhipping.
now.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
okay,
thank you.
pleasure.
All right, who do we have here? We got a Tomb Raider.
That knee was horrible, having to take a knee.
I mean,
I got old knees.
sorry.
I don't know if I agree with that policy, by the way.
I don't think you're blocking anyone,
Okay.
by the way.
Well, thanks for saying that after I was on my knee.
bad.
I mean, it makes this more of like a Mayan death ceremony type scenario.
I just try to be cognizant, brother.
Send up the girl.
What was your worst fan experience?
Worst fan
experience?
Do we even have? I
Or
feel like I blocked those out.
I
if
signed
they
a
were-
weird titty in.
That's on
in
you.
Kentucky.
Define
That's
weird titty.
That's 100% your
Was
fault.
it my fault that titty was weird?
100% your fault.
I don't know if that was
That's
my
on
fault.
you 100%.
She asked.
That doesn't mean you people could. But yeah,
What do you mean, you people?
Now I have two black friends.
Do you have a weird fan experience, Tom?
Oh, I don't know. There's that lady that sends me drawings. That's not really. It's not that weird. No, I can't. No, like, no, we don't. Everybody's usually very cool. Yeah.
Yeah, everyone is cool, but if you got a weird titty, just
What? This is your fault 100%.
just keep it in.
This should never have come up in any
keep it
way.
in your top.
There's no reason this came up. You are the bad guy.
Sign it.
You are the bad guy in this story.
Wanna? Okay.
Nope. You're 100% the bad guy in that.
Thank you, guys.
So, thanks for the question.
Okay.
What have you brought as tribute?
What?
The boots you're wearing today, are they genuine ostrich?
These are, I used to have a bunch of sets of the boots, and then I've given a lot of them away, because, like, if there's, like, a charity thing, I'll
Is
usually...
that an offer?
Oh, yeah, so, the last ones went for a whole lot, which was really great. But, so these are actually new boots. I did a campaign for Ariat, the boot company, and they were very nice about sending me quite a few boots. So these ones are whatever the nicest new Ariat boots are. And I left the tag on just because it felt funny.
Okay.
And now that there's a tiny child here, let's stop telling the story about that crazy fan you met. But so yeah, I'm out of the genuine ostrich ones.
They look great.
There's two. You can see there's two sets of boots. One is in the museum of my hometown, and also my banjo and this entire outfit is also now living. One set of this is in the American Banjo Museum in Oklahoma City. So if you get there, you can go see the other one of this.
Pretty great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
For those who want questions, we're lining up right here.
I don't know why we needed to make these people a human centipede to get up to do questions, but I feel like we did that. Why did we do that?
I just didn't want to block
No,
the
I
camera.
know. We didn't want to block it, but now I feel it's even weirder.
Do you still shop at the Buy Curios?
At Buy Curios, what a great deep cut.
That's a deep.
That's the Dave Holmes owned store in, ladies and gentlemen, Enya. The Dave Holmes store in, yes, that's a great, there's a lot of weird trivia. Zapateria La Bailarina, where I go get the boots, is a real, Reno 911 is a fun mix of totally real things, because we couldn't afford to put a sign up.
And completely made up.
And then fake things like tacos. So,
And Donut Grandpa and Bagel Cousin.
yeah.
It was usually a food and a relationship.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to let you guys know, I work for the state of Nevada, and everyone in Reno does love you guys, including in the Reno government. And I have been told by many officials there that you guys were the cause of a surge in tourism, upwards of like 200%, while the show was on.
I hope that would be so nice to hear. I
You
hope that's
guys
true.
basically funded
Yeah.
the entire tourism budget of
It's
Reno.
great stuff to see. You got, yeah.
Sir,
If you've never been to the Bowling Hall of Fame, you got to go. There's the Bowling Hall of Fame. There's a lot of cool stuff in Reno.
I've been
Yeah.
trying to convince Tom of a Reno con. Would you like if we showed up?
Everyone
for
there
a
would
Reno
love
con?
if you
Wouldn't
showed
that
up.
be fun?
Yes.
He's afraid no one will show up. I think they'll come for us.
Legitimately, the mayors of Reno are told about you guys in like a passing of the torch ceremony almost.
I think I might know the mayor of Reno right now. Is it a lady?
Yeah, Hillary
Yeah.
Scheib.
No, I know her. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Fun one.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for coming
Thank
here.
you.
Hi. Now, new rule: when you get to the microphone, then take the microphone and sit down on the ground, please. Did you think I'm kidding? I'm totally armed up here. Okay, you don't have. Okay, don't. Okay.
Well, now I don't feel bad that my question is for Cedric, actually.
It's okay.
I'm a huge.
Hi, by the way, hi. How are you? Is that your child?
This is my child. Yes.
Is he okay with hearing about a weird titty?
No one is. By the way, no one is. That should have had a trigger warning on it
I need to talk to him
immediately.
about the dangers. Yes.
We are actually huge fans of Speechless.
Oh, great.
So
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
I was wondering if there was any behind the scenes you could give us from that show.
That show was thank you very much. That show I did 3 seasons with Minnie Driver and John Ross Bowie, Micah Fowler, created by Scott Silveri, head writer who had a brother with CP. The show is about the oldest son has cerebral palsy, and he communicates without speech. And so they acquire a mentor, also an aide, who I played with, named Kenneth. And it's probably one of the most proud shows that I've been a part of, just because it was about the disability community and showing it in a really fun, cool light, but also some medicine was also there. And being an African American and being the mentor on that show was really important for me. They used a lot of my own weirdness, and when we did Reno 911, a lot of that was organic, and that was from us, and us trying to crack each other up all day. Having writers write for you what they think you are is also a different kind of comedy, which was fun. The show was fun. It was great. Loved working on that show. I miss it a lot. So yeah, thank you for the question, though. Very sweet.
Hi. Earlier you were talking about your auditioning history. As an aspiring actress myself, do you have any tips for dealing with that rejection cycle?
Cedric.
It's a good question.
It's a real tough one. I mean, like this business will break your heart a tremendous amount. And then at a certain point in your life, you'll also only lose roles to people that are dear friends of yours, which is like somehow me and Andy Daly are always just like endlessly circling around each other. Like any principal has to be one or the other of us. But what do you think? It is a huge part of it is just not taking personal. I mean, all you can do is be as true to yourself as you can really be, I've made an effort to just be like, look, and especially if you walk into a room where you're like, okay, there's 8 of me in the lobby. Like, exactly. Like, and I know all of them, and they're all really funny, and everybody's really great. So, like, the only thing I can do then is make this somehow different than what these other 8 people who are exactly me and exactly as good. Yeah. Like, so you have to find that thing that is just your brand.
It doesn't get easy.
It does not.
And
it doesn't change. Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to really love doing this and love the journey. Even seasoned actors like ourselves deal with rejection all the time, unless you're Zac Efron or whatever white person. If you're black and like Tom and I, and Jay.
Thanks.
The shit happens, and so it is loving this and figuring it out, and then I guess looking back at the career and going, oh wow, I found joy in those between
Yeah, exactly.
times,
Yeah, the other parts of it. Yeah,
because these are like they're big roles, big things are actually happening, and like, oh man, I thought that was gonna happen, and you just gotta keep it moving. These are fun. These Comic-Cons are fun. You guys live in our past. As actors, we are always go, go, go. What the next thing is. But you guys remind us of, oh yeah, you guys loved us from that. And sometimes we forget about that, at least I do. And so you guys are reminders of oh, you guys love New Boot Goofing and the DUI stop and the, you know, all the other stuff that we have done, and that's also very fulfilling. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
That's a great question.
Thank you. And I bet we have about 1 minute
Yeah, we
left,
got
'cause
one more.
The gentleman held up a sign that said 5 minutes,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that was almost 4.5 minutes ago. I'm about. So yeah.
So I can ask a question?
Yeah, but it's
Go
gonna
for
come.
it,
It's
yeah.
gonna be in writing.
Dope. All right. I can't. I'm illiterate. So I I know
Do you want anything signed?
No, thank you.
Okay.
I know most
Mrs. Lovett,
of you.
you're a charming notion. And
Sorry.
Can I ask my question?
I apologize.
Yes. We're trying to make this take as long as possible because they warned us it was getting over, and now. Okay.
Ladies
I
and
know-
gentlemen, the almonds.
I know you guys from TV, but is there a stage role that you
Oh.
have just dreamed of your whole life that you would just love to tackle?
Ready? Mrs. Lovett, you're a bloody wonder of a genius, practical and yet appropriate as always. As you said repeatedly, this very little point in dwelling in the past, so come here, my love.
So Sweeney Todd.
Well,
Tom and I
Yeah.
Tom came up with this idea that we've been kind of
oh no,
writing
we are
and
working on a play for real.
working
For
on
real.
a musical.
A musical, yeah.
And should we
Oh,
say?
and-
Should we say?
Absolutely. It's about. This will be the last thing we talk about because we're about to wrap up. But we're doing a 2-man show at some point about.
Maybe
It's going.
about Suge Knight.
Yeah.
Yes! Yes! Can I be Tupac? All eyes on me. Remember me and my enemies.
Sadly, most of Tupac's stuff happens off stage.
I mean, I can get killed.
Yeah.
It's mostly off stage.
I'm
Yes,
worried.
yeah.
I'm worried, guys.
We're not
to
worried.
do it.
It's fine.
I'm worried.
If Suge wanted
guess
us-
which one of us is playing Suge Knight?
Yeah.
By the way.
If Suge Knight wanted us dead, we already would be.
I love it. I love it.
Right? Thank you, Salt Lake City. Jay.
You guys, Thomas Lennon, Cedric Yarbrough, let him hear it. Let him hear it.